In just 4 seasons, Barcelona achieved what most football clubs can only dream of in a lifetime: 14 major titles, including 2 Champions League trophies, 2 La Liga titles, and multiple domestic cups. Under the leadership of Pep Guardiola, a manager with no prior top team coaching experience, Barcelona didn't just dominate, they revolutionized football forever. This is the story of how Pep Guardiola's Barcelona team broke football, forever changing the game as we knew it. The beginning. Pep Guardiola's appointment as Barcelona's head coach in the summer of 2008 was a gamble for the club. Guardiola, a former player and Barcelona's legendary La Masia graduate, had never coached a top-flight team before. However, the club's management believed in his football philosophy, and Guardiola was given the keys to transform the club. His goal was more than just to win. He wanted to change the way football was played, and in the process, create a legacy. The first step in Guardiola's master plan was to instill a culture of unity, discipline, and teamwork within the squad. A bold move came early in his tenure when he decided to let go of 2 of Barcelona's biggest stars, Ronaldinho and Deco. Both players had been instrumental in Barcelona's success in previous years, but Guardiola believed that their off-field behavior and decline in form were hindering the team's progress. Ronaldinho, in particular, had become a symbol of excess, and while his talent was undeniable, Guardiola wanted to build a team of players who were fully committed to his vision. This decision was met with shock and disappointment by many fans, but it was a necessary step in Guardiola's philosophy. With Ronaldinho and Deco out of the picture, the manager turned to Barcelona's famous youth academy, La Masia, to inject fresh energy and passion into the squad. Guardiola promoted talented young players such as Sergio Busquets, Pedro, and Gerard Piqué, who had returned from a successful loan spell at Manchester United. These players would go on to become crucial members of the team that would change football history. The transfer window and tactical innovations. Along with promoting youth players, Guardiola knew that he needed experienced professionals who could embody his tactical philosophy. One of the most significant signings of Guardiola's reign was the acquisition of Dani Alves from Sevilla. The Brazilian right-back's attacking style and work ethic would be pivotal to the success of Guardiola's system, which was centered around fluid, possession-based football. Alves runs down the right flank, provided width, creating space for Messi, Xavi, and Iniesta to orchestrate play centrally. This blend of youth, experience, and tactical signings set the stage for what would become the most dominant team in world football. Guardiola's Barcelona was not just a collection of individual talent, it was a cohesive unit with a clear identity built on possession, quick passing, and high pressing. The 2008-2009 season. Guardiola's Barcelona began the 2008-2009 season with high expectations. The squad was ready, and the manager's philosophy was beginning to take shape. The team's first test came in the Champions League qualifiers. Barcelona made a strong start with a 4-0 win, signaling that the changes Guardiola had made were starting to pay off. However, the season didn't begin smoothly. A surprising 1-0 loss to Numancia in the league raised doubts about Guardiola's ability to manage such a prestigious club. But Barcelona bounced back in spectacular fashion, winning 6-1 against Sporting Gijon, with the players starting to fully embrace Guardiola's tactics. By mid-season, it was clear that Barcelona was playing a different brand of football. The team was fluid, confident, and cohesive. Xavi and Iniesta controlled the midfield with finesse, while Messi, now flourishing under Guardiola's guidance, was beginning to take his game to new heights. Barcelona's brand of football was not just effective, it was mesmerizing. The real test came on December 13, 2008, when Barcelona faced Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. In one of the most memorable El Clásicos, Barcelona won 2-0 with goals from Samuel Eto'o and Lionel Messi. The victory sent a powerful message to the football world: Barcelona was back, and under Guardiola, they were ready to dominate. The treble. As the season progressed, Barcelona continued to assert their dominance on all fronts. In La Liga, they were relentless, finishing the season with 87 points, 9 more than second-place Real Madrid. But the real glory came in the Champions League. Barcelona breezed through the group stages and faced Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals. In what was one of the most dominant performances in European football history, Barcelona won the first leg 4-0, essentially securing their place in the semi-finals before the second leg even began. The semi-final against Chelsea became an iconic part of Barcelona's 2008-2009 journey. The first leg at Stamford Bridge ended in a 0-0 draw, but the second leg was pure drama. Chelsea took the lead, and for a moment it seemed like Barcelona's European dream was slipping away. But in the dying moments of the game, Andres Iniesta scored a memorable goal that sent Barcelona to the final. In the final, Barcelona faced Manchester United, the reigning European champions. From the first whistle, it was clear who was in control. Samuel Eto'o scored early, and Messi sealed the win with a header. Barcelona won 2-0, completing a historic treble. Guardiola had achieved what seemed impossible in his first season: a La Liga title, Copa del Rey, and Champions League trophy. But for Guardiola, this was just the beginning. The 2009-2010 season. The 2009-2010 season saw Barcelona set their sights on perfection. They weren't just defending their titles, they were looking to take their dominance to new heights. Guardiola's Barcelona continued to play with an intensity and efficiency that left opponents helpless. In La Liga, they finished with 99 points, a record at the time, and sealed their second consecutive title. But the real magic of Guardiola's Barcelona came in Europe. The team faced stiff competition, but their relentless pressing, quick passing, and brilliant individual performances, especially from Messi, overwhelmed their opponents. In the Champions League, Barcelona dismantled Arsenal, with Messi scoring 4 goals in a memorable second-leg performance. But their quest for a second consecutive Champions League title came to a halt in the semi-finals, where Jose Mourinho's Inter Milan put up a heroic defensive effort and knocked Barcelona out of the competition. Despite this setback, the season was still a triumph. Barcelona had proven that their success was not a fluke. They had cemented themselves as the gold standard in world football. The 2010-2011 season. The 2010-2011 season was the year that Pep Guardiola's Barcelona reached their absolute peak. By this point, Barcelona had become a footballing machine, playing with such dominance that it was impossible to see any other team in the same league. The first El Clásico of the season saw Barcelona humiliate Real Madrid 5-0 at the Camp Nou, sending a statement that they were not just the best in Spain, but in the world. Barcelona went on to win La Liga for the third consecutive year, with Messi, Xavi, and Iniesta continuing to shine. But the Champions League was where Guardiola's team truly showcased their brilliance. In the semi-finals, they faced Real Madrid again, and Messi delivered one of the most memorable performances in football history with a solo goal that left defenders in his wake. Barcelona won 2-0 in the first leg, and after a 1-1 draw in the second leg, they advanced to the final at Wembley. In the final, Barcelona faced Manchester United once again. This time, Barcelona wasn't just there to win, they were there to show the world why they were the greatest team ever assembled. Barcelona won 3-1 with goals from Pedro, Lionel Messi, and David Villa. Sir Alex Ferguson, in a rare moment of acknowledgement, called it the best performance he had ever seen from an opponent. The legacy. What made Guardiola's Barcelona so special was the combination of talent, tactics, and a unified vision. It wasn't just about Lionel Messi's brilliance or Xavi and Iniesta's midfield mastery. It was the way the team played as a cohesive unit, moving the ball with precision, pressing relentlessly, and breaking down opposition defenses with intricate, fluid play. Guardiola's Barcelona didn't just win trophies, they rewrote the rulebook on how the game should be played. In just 4 years, Pep Guardiola's Barcelona not only achieved unparalleled success, but they also changed football forever. The team's legacy is not just about the titles they won, but about the way they inspired future generations of footballers and coaches to think differently about the game. Guardiola's Barcelona broke football by setting a new standard of excellence, and in doing so, they changed the course of the sport's history. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.